Okay, let's check out all that we found today. Today was bag day, so everything back there was a total of $5 plus tax. But we got a few other books, all Richard Lehman books, all $3. So a pretty good deal, and they're all in very nice condition. We got One Rainy Night. I'm not too familiar with his titles, so I kind of went with some of the older looking ones that had printing lines and the ones that weren't. They had doubles of a bunch of them. So here's Resurrection Dreams. Oh, pretty good, but they do sell for a lot more than $3 per copy, so I got a good deal here. Night in the Lonesome October. The Woods Are Dark, restored and uncut, which isn't very big. I mean, compared to the Stephen King's The Stand uncut version. That thing's like many hundreds of pages longer, and this looks like only a 200-300 page book or so. Oh wow. Oh wait. Yeah, about 200 pages. Some pages didn't have numbers at the end. Savage? I don't. This one's a little thicker. Yeah, these are all leisure fiction, so a publisher we don't see very often. Later printings of some of these too, but all the same in all nice condition. Should be easy to resell. Bite. Stephen King and Dean Koontz seem to really like Richard Lehman. And The Midnight Tour. I hope I'll get a chance to try one of his books someday. This one sounds interesting, just the title. Let's see. I won't read this, but you can pause it right there. Someday. We'll see. You don't see his books too often, so you gotta sometimes with when you're choosing what to read, picking something that you might have trouble finding another day. You know, authors that are rare. You don't see many books out in stores of like someone like him. Someone like Stephen King, you see everywhere. So all his titles are readily available. You got a couple of these Penguin 60s. These are actually worth quite a bit, and they're small, very small and thin, so for bag day they're extra special pickups for sure. This one's Louisa May Alcott, An Old-Fashioned Thanksgiving and Other Stories. So this little, small little pockets, literally pocket. I think you could fit this in a breast pocket of one of those collared shirts or something. Leo Tolstoy's Master and Man. This is a really good find here. Tolstoy, all unmarked as well. Yeah, pretty good bag as well. I'll try to rate it. I think I forgot to rate the last bag, which was okay. There should have been better stuff, but throughout the week, people picked up all the good stuff, including myself, as you may remember from the last two videos, or the last video at least. Marvelous Advent. Yeah, the last two. Monday and I went 3 days this week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The Marvelous, or Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Adventures of Cabeza de Vaca. When did I get this? I might have grabbed this by mistake, actually. I don't remember grabbing this, but luckily it is very, very thin. It is in English. That helps, right? We'll find out more. I don't know. Maybe you got something good, probably not. At least it didn't take up much room in the bag. Jupiter Project. It's got some library stickers on there. So it's an ex-library copy. Gregory Benford. I got some other books by him though, so that'll fit in nicely. Not very good condition though. And we found all those Winston Churchill Second World War books last weekend. So we got 2 of them on bag day. Paid for the other 4 or 5. $1 during the week, so luckily these were there. I think though if we would have left all of them there, wouldn't have been able to get them all, so I think that was the best strategy. I picked up the better ones and then left a few of these to see if they were still there or not picked up. So we got the Gathering Storm, pretty nice condition, but not as nice as those other ones we found earlier in the week. The Last Defender of Camelot. This is a really good find for bag day. Roger Zelazny. Contains 5 Nebula and Hugo nominees. Are they referring to just Zelazny? That's not a real signature. Something else. Signature. First printing. Doesn't really matter too much though. Oh, yeah, those are his titles. I recognize Damnation Alley, which is also a movie. cool, really good find there. D.H. Lawrence, Shadow in the Rose Garden, and Others, Tales of Passion by a bunch of more a bunch of authors there. Harry Harrison's The Hammer and the Cross. It's a little bit misshapen, but otherwise in pretty good shape. I found some other Harry Harrison. Somebody else picked up a bunch of the Harry Harrison. That was there probably on Saturday or Friday or Saturday. Goodbye to All That. This is by Robert Graves. This is a really good find because you don't see this ever. It's the first time I've ever come across this. Not that it means it's worth a lot, just a little obscure. And if you have copies of, say, I, Claudius and Claudius the God and other Robert Graves titles, this would fit in nicely with those. I got the Saratoga Barrier. This is a Frank Herbert. Really cool looking cover art. Not Brian Herbert this time. This is one of Frank Herbert's non-Dune titles, which he has a lot of. They're just not too many of them were popular. I'm not sure how good they were, but from what I heard, they're supposed to be. I just never gave them a chance. I think I tried to read one a long time ago, just don't remember it. Peter Benchley, not The Beast, but Beast. Nice condition on this. Of course, the author of Jaws, I recognize. Survivalist #1, Total War. Great find for Bag Day. I almost picked this up during the week, but as you might remember, I picked up a bunch of titles during the week. I decided to leave the Survivalist books. This was the only one, though. There was also 2, 3, and 4. I guess somebody else picked those up. Death Valley, The Immortal Desert. Bjork Lee. Bjork. It's not the singer Bjork. Black Range Tales. 60 Years of True Adventure. So, see how many. Cool. Autobiography of Mark Twain. Guarantee he's not telling all the details because he is notoriously very weirdo, actually. Weirdo would be the right word. I knew all about him. Though very revered by people who love his literature. Rightfully so, he's a great writer. But they don't know the half of the true story. The Psychopathic God, Adolf Hitler. Speaking of weirdos, so this nice big fat book here. This is by Toland, right? Or no, Robert G. L. Witt. And we got The Age of Jackson. No, not Michael Jackson. This is The Age of Andrew Jackson. A Mentor book, right? Or yeah. Okay, condition. John Mortimer's Rumpole of the Bailey. Now a mystery television presentation. A Penguin title, so Penguin original orange spine. Another Zelazny, Jack of Shadows. This used to belong to the Santa Barbara Public Library. Let's see if that sticker comes off later. Probably not too well, but other than that sticker, it's in pretty good shape. So, and it's a cool edition that I haven't seen. I think I might have seen this maybe earlier in the week. I saw it because the cover art looks vaguely familiar. I think I took a peek at it. I like that cover art too. Found a bunch of Pelican Shakespeare's some stickers and whatnot here. This is Pericles. Also found a Marmaduke book. About, if you don't know what Marmaduke is, it's the huge dog right there. And funny one-panel, two-panel comics about the exploits of a gigantic dog and the adventures and misadventures of. Here is not another, but we did find a few Bernard Shaw books. Not as many. I thought there were some others that we didn't get, but we got some interesting ones. This is Arms and the Man. You do see this title in his collections, so we'll see some more Bernard Bernard Shaw in a bit. Henry VI, Part 2, a Signet Classic edition. Cool cover art as well. Separate those. The Commodores by Jack Williamson. Nice condition. Price tag. Anywho, where's the other science? Oh, there we go. Another science fiction file. The Doctrine of Absolute Predestination by Jerome Zanchius. Interesting. Okay, we got the Vikings. No, not the Minnesota Vikings. The Pelican Vikings. We have come across this a few times before, but a good find for bag day. Some good history and some nice photos in there as well. Got Richard II, another Signet. Cool cover art. There's a Bernard Shaw one we haven't seen very much. The Doctor's Dilemma, definitive text. Nice condition. Tennessee Williams. More plays. This is Sweet Bird of Youth. Don't see this title from time to time. I see a bunch of others of his, of course, commonly. Here is Laurel Shakespeare, so all kinds of different Shakespeare, but these are cool. They're like small, a little smaller size and old vintage 35 centers. The Merchant of Venice. And here is another Pelican Shakespeare, King Lear. That should come off the cover there. What else we got here? Day World by Philip Jose Farmer. There were a few other Philip Jose Farmer books I didn't see there today though. Thomas Wolfe, The Hills Beyond. That's a good find, a pyramid book here. Cool cover art. Haven't heard of the title before. Alright. And the Portable Renaissance Reader. That'll come off there, yeah. Or not too well. Oh well. Still a good find for bag day. And Blue Nile. Alan Moorhead. Masterpiece. Odell 60 Center. Nice condition on this. It does have a stamp right there. No big deal. 3 plays by Maxwell Anderson. Not familiar with him. Oscar Lewis. 5 Families, a mentor book. Cool find there. Nice condition on it. The Aztec Man and Tribe. Good stuff. People like to write their name right there on books, Sims. We saw 2 of them already like that today. Mac Reynolds, so it'd be good to check that for books when you sell them. Space Visitor, some sci-fi, nothing too special probably. Paul Horgan, Conquistadors in North American History. That looks kind of cool and interesting. Another Pelican Shakespeare, The Tempest. Okay condition. And another one, A Midsummer's Night Dream. These will come off. It's that, what you call that, Scotch tape or, no, masking tape? Yeah, it's yeah, so look at that, we got 4 right there already. I probably got some others as well. The Metaphysical Poets, introduced and edited by Helen Gardner. Not very good condition, a little warped. And we got the sticker that may or may not come off easy. Same sticker here on Graham Greene, a really good pickup here, The Quiet American. Hopefully the sticker comes off for that one. Looks like it might. Sir Thomas Malory, La Morte d'Arthur, Volume 1. Oh, is this in a different language? No. There's a bookmark right there. Anyway. Bernard Shaw again. This is another one you don't see very often. Androcles and the Lion. And it's a penguin. So is that one right there. Lella, the Life of George Sand. Or excuse me, Lelia or Lelia. I don't know. Bargain Books, another sticker there. So some biography, I guess. I'm not sure who that person is or was. Russia at War, 1941 through 1945. Alexandra Worth. Magnificent, the best book we probably shall ever in English on Russia at War. I've seen this from time to time. There's a copy. The Millionaires by Bernard Shaw. Here's another one you don't see too often. So already 4 Bernard Shaw books, all somewhat unusual titles. Steps by Jerry Kaczynski, a novel of terrifying encounters by the author of The Painted Bird. Don't see that title either very often. Pretty good bag we got here so far. Einhart and Notker the Stammerer, 2 Lives of Charlemagne. Classic. House of Evil and Other Strange Unsolved Mysteries. Margaret Ronan. This is, oops. I did that. It's gonna come off anyway, I guess, but this is targeted for probably junior high, 4th, 5th grade maybe, or somewhere around there. Theodore Sturgeon, Beyond, on the brink of reason lies the strange world of beyond. Nice condition on this, an older one too, at 35 cents. Got Mark Twain's Pudd'nhead Wilson. Great cover for this one. True story of Bonnie and Clyde, as told by Bonnie's mother and Clyde's sister. Interesting. John Steinbeck's hilarious and infectious spool on French politics and the short reign of Pippin. Oh yeah, Pippin IV. I've seen this. Not the greatest condition, but once again, the theme of today, an unusual title. Sword of the Demon, Richard A. Lupo. Huh. Not too familiar with that. It looked interesting. Emmanuel Velikovsky, Earth and Upheaval. Come across this from time to time in various editions. Great Short Stories of the West. Come across this before too. The Anvil of Civilization, Long Buried Secrets of Antiquity, Archaeological History of the earliest Egyptians, Hittites, Sumerians, Assyrians, Babylonians, Greeks, and Jews. Very cool. I think we've come across that before. Oh, we did get a... Oh, no, not... Yeah, we did get another survivalist right there. Swing Together, Peter Loversley. A Sergeant Crib Adventure. This is a Penguin Mystery, so a good find here. Don't see those all too often. Nice condition as well. Here we go. Survivalist number 4. The Doomsayer. So we did get a couple. That's good. And the last laugh, Mr. Moto. Don Arigato. This is a popular library, a little smaller sized book. What we got there was a paperback alley. Oh, stupid bookstores and their stamps. Such maddens me. I said maddened because that's not the word maiden. When maidens were deflowered and nightly lost their heads. Well, we'll see. being a classic collection of tales and verses unlike anything you have ever read. Illustrated too. Oops. Oh, probably can't show them. Yeah. Okay, something kind of weird there. The Great Hunger. This is the Irish famine, or history of a story, gripping story of the Irish famine. Yeah, the 1840s. I've seen this a few times. Might have a copy of it, another copy of it. Ape in Essence by Aldous Huxley. A pretty nice looking copy of it. Don't see that title all too often compared to Brave New World and even Island and such. Here's Pygmalion. This is one of these titles you do see more often. Unfortunately, it's not in that great a condition, but that's okay. We found a bunch of others by him, so that's good. Your Own Book of Campcraft. Excuse me. I was thinking cooking, but yeah, it's old. Interesting. This is kind of cool. This is more oriented or tailored for kids, I guess, you know. Learning about camping. There's A.E. Van Vogt's Empire of the Atom. Nice find here. Manor Books. See there. Barely see. There you go. Yeah, I don't see that publishing company ever. Russia, another Russia book. This is by Harrison E. Salisbury. Introduction to Russia. So about Russia, maybe its history. CIA and the Cult of Intelligence. Bombshell bestseller that blows the cover off the CIA charts. Of course, older. I think from like this, from the 80s, I believe. 74 actually. And here's the other, Winston Churchill, Closing the Ring. See, this one wasn't quite in that great. We got to repair that with some book glue. And we'll have a really nice full set of the World War II Winston Churchill books. Which publisher did these? Looks like Bantam Spectro. Bantam. The Further Rivals of Sherlock Holmes. It's a Penguin. I guess it would be Penguin Crime or Mystery. No, just regular old Penguin. It is green though, so yeah, I mean, mystery. Yeah, okay, so good. Kind of a cool find here. Oh wait, there's something in there. Remember how we found $1 one time? Or what was that, last week, or a couple weeks ago at least, actually. The first time ever done old time stamps. It's just something cut out of something else. Alright, almost done. Robertson Davies, The Manticore, Penguin Edition. I haven't seen this particular variant. Do see this in Penguin form, but not this cover. I've seen nice condition too. So, Dr. Freud, good find here. Bag Day by Emil Ludwig, the master biographer's famous study of one of the most controversial sex psychologists of all time. All right, Hesse's Magister Ludi, or The Glass Bead Game. Good find there for Bag Day. I was kind of on the fence about getting it early in the week. Luckily, there's so much good stuff. I didn't have to. I could wait till Bag Day for it. W. Somerset Maugham, collected short stories. And we saw one of these, or yeah, this one's number 4 last week, and it is Maugham, or as far as how it's pronounced. And last we got Peter Ustinov, Dear Me. Okay, but it is Penguin, so good find there. Anyways, that is it. That is that. Thank you so much for watching. It takes a while to go through those bags. I give this bag definitely not up on the top tier. I give it I was gonna say a B, but I don't give it letter grades. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Pretty decent bag. 7, maybe 7.5. A lot of good nonfiction, Shakespeare and Bernard Shaw, unusual titles. So 7.5, we'll call it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Happy reading to you. And of course, to those about to read, we salute you.